Third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm. Hello, everybody. It is time for Curiosity Forgotten Realms week number 4. You're either watching live on Twitch or undead on YouTube. But hey, what is Curiosity? I'm confused. Can you tell me?
Yeah, I can tell you. Daniel, aka the Ida, and I'm Swords and Statues, aka Zach. I did that backwards. But hey, I got our format rules here. But Curiosity is a really easy to learn format. Uh, we take the most recent set of standard magic cards and make a minimum 40 card deck with them. But there are rarity restrictions. Your deck must include 2 rare or mythic cards that are singleton, and then 6 uncommon cards with a maximum of 2 copies of any one uncommon. The rest of your deck is filled out with commons with a maximum of 4 copies each, and then basic lands. We have a 8-card sideboard without rarity restrictions. However, your deck must meet the restrictions in games 2 and 3. It's that easy.
Oh my god, it's so easy that a caveman can do it. Anyway, yeah, what makes our little thing a little bit different than other folks is we do have a Discord, and we do use voice chat. So if you want to talk to your opponent, if you want to become friends with people, you can go ahead. And I know that everyone has a Discord, but you know what makes ours different is we play other games sometimes. We play Magic sometimes. There's a lot of different streamers, so it's just a cool place to hang out and not get bogged down by joining a Discord that is just a cult to whatever streamer you are following, and everyone worships that person.
That's right. Because no one's going to worship us. But, like, they might want to, get a quick game to test something or see what other people are playing in the most recent standard. Or even see what other small streamers are like.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you're in on that, click that link in the description or do !Discord on Twitch, and you can get hooked up there. And if you are a small streamer, let us know. We'd love to make you a channel in our Discord. That way, you don't have to go make one yourself.
Yeah, you don't have to have a Discord that only 3 people are part of.
That's right.
And it's sad, a sad Discord. Anyways, talking about sadness and Discord and happiness, let's look at the bracket. So,
bracketing it up.
Talking about bracket, this is the wrong bracket. All right, talking about everything, here is the bracket. Or not the bracket, but the the scores.
Standings.
Yeah, if you want a perfect kind of setup, if you want a perfect cast, then you can go and shove it up your butt and watch mtgastreamer.com by Wizards of the Coast. No, we are just individuals
who have actual jobs, and this is just a hobby.
Yes. And so, looks like we got Tilli, Archmaster, and Ivertebate, all new people. Actually, if we just go into the top 7, Matthias and Zanoise. So 5 out of the 7 top people are new to this season, with Jfish and Kang returning. So, yeah, what are your thoughts?
Well, again, Curiosity is a growing format. It's something where we keep growing season over season, and it is great to see that the new blood is sort of iterating on things and making things go fast and smash. It is something where it's still anyone's game. This is our 4th week, and we had an 8-week season, so there's still a lot of room to jump in and potentially get your spot in that top 7. The thing is, though, I mean, Tilli, Vertebrate, and Archermaster, they all are playing very similar decks. And I think that is why they are sort of solidifying at the top there. This week, though, we don't have any suspended cards, so that may we may see some things get banned actually after this week, depending on what is played. So that may also shake up the meta.
Yeah, and one thing to note is I it's hard to tell, but it looks like Tilli's in the finals. If Tilli doesn't play at all, I mean, close to final. Sorry. So in Kalheim, 16 points got you 12 points got you 7th place, and in Strixhaven, 13 points got you 7th place. So, if you look at this, yeah, some people are struggling and they're in the struggle boat. They're pretty far down, but if you have decent showings and you show up for the rest, there's 4 more weeks after this week, right? So if you get 2 or 3, kind of want to get 3 points. But if you win a lot and go up, then you're in it. Like you're have the ability to win and get into that.
Yeah, it's something where I feel like we have some very strong competitors this season, and there's in some ways more competition for those top 7 spots. But again, it's anyone's game.
It's anyone's game, and remember, if you just play 1 week, you can get into the finals by the biggest Oozer tournament that is a day before. Now, all of us are talking. We've been talking and mumbling this whole time. Let's actually get into some games.
Wow.
All right, here we are. It is who's the Gate Crasher? I forgot when their names don't match. That's the Gate Crasher versus J Blades.
It's SaltySaintKnight.
SaltySaintKnight, aka the Gate Crasher versus J Blades. So, at this point, you're not a newcomer, right?
If SaltySaintKnight? No, this is his 2nd week.
Okay, 2nd week.
However, he has been quite involved in the Discord. He was looking for games, trying to get things up and going. And if we had done Brews Days this week, boy, would he have been there.
Oh, man. Well, we're people with lives.
That's right. We're people with lives. We have things to do and people to see. But holy crap, he is gate crashing.
He is gate crashing. Now, I thought it's interesting that he didn't play Battlecry Goblin, but that makes sense because of the mana. Mana's important, and you don't have enough mana to pump it. Pump it up, Jock Jams.
I think he probably should have played it last turn, though, just to get on the board to be able to pump things up going forward. However, we see J-Blades get down Skullport Merchant, which was almost suspended this week by the Curiosity Integrity Committee. And looking at the decks this week, we may see a suspension of that card. We'll see.
I mean, if you're saying it's going to be suspended, it's probably going to be suspended. It's an interesting strategy, Cotton, because everything's going to die except one goblin. Oh, ho, ho, ho!
Ooh, here we go.
Okay, never mind.
Interesting. Went with the pump.
Yeah,
there.
pump to keep his things alive.
I like that.
The issue is what next turn you no. Okay. See, this is gonna feel real bad. Oh. I mean, there we go. We were just talking about this earlier. This is the only board wipe. Unfortunately, it's dead already. But hey, your opponent didn't do anything. Just spent their turn getting rid of it. Can't play their Flame Skull, which honestly I have no clue what that card does.
Let me pull up the text on Flame Skull because it's a strong card, but I don't know how it's going to fare in this format. So Flame Skull is a 1 red for a 3/1 flying can't block. Has rejuvenation. When Flame Skull dies, exile it. If you do, exile the top card of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play one of those cards.
You exile Flame Skull and the other card.
Oh, okay. All right. I was like, why is that a plural? Okay.
Yep.
Interesting. A Battlecry Goblin is pretty decent right there.
I mean, with that second red, yes. If you didn't pull up that second red, then you wouldn't be able to pump it. And yeah, we do see the pump. Attack for 6.
We get 2 extra goblins here.
Oof. But J-Blade's got some. J-Fish, J-Blades.
Gonna let some of that through there, or all of it through.
Wait, is J-Blades and J-Fish, are they the same people?
Yeah, J-Blades and J-Fish the same thing. They're just J. Did you not know that?
Sometimes I get confused.
Oh my god, that is great.
Oh my god. J-Fish.
Alright, we see this pump coming again.
Okay.
With Salty holding a red mana as if it's a trick. Very tricksy.
I mean, you could also still pump up like this.
Oof.
So both boards will be done for. Except a feigned death.
Framed death.
Framed death.
So Feigned Death was actually a huge player last week. So we may see it coming back again this week as a key piece of some of these more controlling type decks.
Unfortunately, it looks like Jay does not have something else in his hand.
Yeah, it must be all lands if he's not going to go ahead and kind of push out that advantage.
But not sending out the Goblin Javelier? I think this is what
the hold on the Goblin Javelineer is interesting. I mean, like, why not? Why not just
I think because of what we're gonna see here. Oh, I thought we were gonna see a Skullport Merchant. Okay. So J-Blades. Okay.
There we go. He's back.
So this is it. This is dubs.
Yeah, right there. Jeez. Again, Ebon Death was one of the cards that had been suspended in week 3, and we'll see. We'll see if
We'll see what happens.
And I think Ebon Death is in 3 lists this week.
Hey, it's a card.
That and Inferno are both extremely strong cards, and we'll see what they can end up doing. So, Salty Saint next sideboard here. I think you bring in Rally Maneuver maybe for the life gain, but I don't know.
Taking out Morning Stars, I feel like that's all right. Yeah, the problem is
he's gonna have to drop 2 more. Oh yeah, get rid of the pair of goblins for those Rally Maneuvers.
Mm-hmm. Well, he got rid of the Goblin Morning Star.
Yeah, the Morning Star. Yeah, so he's back at 6 on commons.
Okay, he's put at 6.
I think the Minimus Containment would have been a better inclusion there.
Minimus Containment, it's kind of hard, though, if your opponent's playing in the black-white. Or sorry, the black-red. Yeah.
That's a good point.
You get that.
Just fuels that fire.
You get Ebony Death just so big on you. So big.
Taking a mull here, too. I think that's an easy drop the channeler, but hey, what do I know?
I think what we saw is you need stuff to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's letting through 1. This is a tough decision, though, because Shambling Ghast, if that dies, it's going to be able to take out anything at this point.
Yeah, but sometimes it's just better for the treasure.
Very true.
Okay, we got all of our Goblin Javeliers saying
come at me.
I mean,
Or
yeah, you just get rid of one. You only kill one. The deadly
Now, Deadly Dispute is quite the good move there because it's going to be able to take out. Oh, actually, no. He got a. Wow. Got a treasure there and is able to play Grim Wanderer.
Oh, so that's why he didn't block.
Yeah.
And do that trick. Okay. J Blades, 5-head play.
Grim Wanderer, another one that is on the bubble for being suspended as an uncommon.
It's such a good card.
And again, one of the considerations that we've been having is this a card that wins games? And I think we may see that happen here.
I don't know. You have I think the issue with Grim Wanderer is a lot of the times it does sack its its homies, and so you kind of lose that bad word tempo with it.
It's true. Yeah, tempo is a dirty word sometimes.
It's such a dirty word. See, these shambling gas are so like if your opponent, and I've seen this in standard 2020, all right, 2022. Yeah, standard 2022. I've seen it a lot in standard 2022 is that there's a lot of decks that have 1 power creatures or 1 toughness creatures, and if you play Shambling Gas, you just like win the early game.
Well, I mean, in some ways, Goblin Javelineer is similar to that, but there's less incentive to, well, the fact that Goblin Javelineer deals that 1 damage, that also sort of neuters those 1 toughness creatures. But yeah, Shambling Gas is so versatile, and with black being the strongest color, it is rough stuff. Ivertebate in the chat, what is up? And no, it is not a 40 card maximum format. It is a 40 card minimum format.
I'm guessing Ivertebate played Adam.
Yeah, are you playing? Let me check your who you're up against. Are you just like checking deck list of Ivertebate? But yeah, it is one person is playing a full 60, but again, it's a minimum, not a maximum. And however, similar to draft, major spike over here. It is something though where we're playing more than the 40 cards is a huge disadvantage.
Very huge.
Because the deck still has to maintain the rarity restrictions.
How are you?
All right, J Blades is going off here.
J Blades, I just looked up the J Blades makes the funniest deck names.
Oh, J Blades, yeah, exactly.
This is humanity's crowning achievement is Scary Movie 3.
Scary Movie 3 is the best of the scary movies.
I mean, which one is that? What?
it's the one that makes fun of The Ring and Signs.
Oh, okay. Yes. I stopped watching them when they got to PG-13 because you know me, I don't watch horror movies if they're less than rated R.
Yeah.
Talking about rated R, it looks like J Blades is rated R for victory.
I was gonna say J Blades is putting some gore on the feet.
I don't know what that attack was from Salty.
Yeah, why? Like, maybe Dragonfire on the Kalane here? Also, we got Arl in chat.
Ooh, Arl!
What is up?
Arl, we miss you, bud.
Yeah.
You're our only friend.
Yeah. Also, Ivertebate says that you'll be pleased because he won his matches because someone was running Evolving Wilds and they didn't work well.
What did I say? Evolving Wilds in this format is just not your friend.
Gosh. Well, Evolving Wilds with a 2-color deck. 3-color deck?
No. It's Evolving Wilds you can't run because of all these aggro decks. And look at this. Ivertebrate's running a aggro deck.
J-Blades, though. I think that Salty can go ahead and pack it up here.
But, you know, that's okay. It's Salty's second week.
That's right.
And you learn as you go along.
That's right. You do learn as you go along. And, like, sometimes you learn that you just need to go back to the woodshed and find some clippings that match your profile. And other times, you have to get out a soldering iron to burn your own wood.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, I was going to plug our YouTube, you know, and say you can watch our previous curiosities on YouTube. But I think after that statement, it's time to go to a break, and we'll be back with round number 2.
Oh my god. Duck crabs, what is up?
All right, here we are. Round number 2. Clawziez going to get crushed by Tilli. Tilli's playing the deck that he won with week number 1 and week number 2. And Clawziez is playing a 3-color deck with way too many Evolving Wilds.
Yeah, Clawziez running a 4 Evolving Wilds Grixis build, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, we gotta have faith in Clawziez.
Grixis build with double pips and a lot of his cards. Unexpected windfall. Ugh. And this mine rot, I don't know. I don't know what his plan. I mean, maybe his plan with mine rot is because of all these aggro decks. You gotta play mine rot right now.
I think you're right. You really do need to go ahead and play Demogorgon's Clutches now, because once Tilli gets going, there's really nothing to stop it. Oh.
He just has that counter spell that he wants so desperately.
Now he can play it though. That's good to note. But we see unexpected windfall.
How much does the Bone Dragon cost?
Let me check. I think it's not much.
It's either 4 or 5.
It's 5.
Okay.
Ebon Death is 4.
4. Okay. So if are we gonna see an Ebon Death on end step?
On end step?
No, you would have saw it on his end step because of the counter.
Maybe
his counters would have been down. I don't know.
Clawziez has to be careful there though, because even though even if he counters Ebon Death, the fourth line of text is you may cast Ebon Death from your graveyard if a creature not named Ebon Death died this turn.
Oh, flying in haste.
Oh wow!
Look at that sadness. I mean, yes, Grim Bounty can kill it, but you're still gonna take 6 damage.
Okay, getting Xanathar pretty early though could be really strong for Clawziez.
Clawziez got to counter this.
I think you're right.
Or I mean, you have the Dragonfire.
That's true, and that is a perfect target for it.
It is the perfect target. I guess you do have the counter for the spell, but you can't cast it this turn. And not cracking the Evolving Wilds. Is Clawziez on a big brain play or something?
I think that may be a way to. Well, actually, it's not like Fable Passes where it comes in untapped. So I don't understand why he's not cracking that. Okay. There's
it can't be countered. Oh, he was holding up the counter for it just like I was in my mind.
However, we can see Grim Bounty come down though.
So here's an interesting thought. You have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 mana, which means you can play Xanathar and hold up a counterspell.
Yeah, that seems like a really strong play. I'm a little bit surprised Clawziez didn't play it out earlier, because I played Xanathar a bit in Standard, and if you can resolve it, it's more or less you win the game. But
here comes a counter.
You got to counter this.
Then you, homie doesn't have Tilli. Sorry, homie, Tilli or homie doesn't have mana up. Could have a power word kill. Reading the text. And Xanathar is just such a great card advantage card.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Grim Bounty. You're not going to be able to play it, but neither is your opponent.
Actually, I think Clawziez's best move here is to play Kyle and then use Grim Bounty, which is what we're going to see here.
On Kyle?
On Kyle. Because what you want to do with Xanathar is to get your opponent's deck to a land. Oh my gosh. Wow. That... oh man, Clawziez knows it's coming too. Yeah, that's... Clawziez didn't attack.
Forgot to attack. He got so upset he didn't attack. And I don't know. Does he have any recursion in his deck?
Don't think so.
Yeah, he does. He has one. He has the Mythic. The flying dude. The red black.
Orcus?
Yeah, Orcus.
Well, actually, Clawziez's main board, his other rare is Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Oh my god, he loves that card.
Really? That seems like not something Clawziez would play.
What? It's a dick card, and he's a dick.
It is interesting that Clawziez doesn't have, I'm blanking on the name of it. It's like Rise from the something. Someone's playing. Let me find it.
Okay, getting a bunch of lands.
Fate's Reversal. That's a card that brings a creature back to your hand.
Well, I mean, if he gets Oculus, the most oculate of Oculus, he has 4 mana, so he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 9 that he can bring back from the dead.
Well, again, Orcus is in Clawziez's sideboard, so he's got to wait till game 2.
Oh, that's what you were saying.
Devour Intellect here. Pretty bad card, generally. Ooh. Oh my gosh.
Take out Grim Bounty, right?
I think so. Yeah, Grim Bounty's just better than Dragon's Fire. And he got rid of Dragon's Fire. Okay. We're in more or less a race here to see who can...
Okay, I think
that was a mistake.
That
you
was...
wait for Evan Death on that.
Yep. Oof.
If Tilli has a creature, oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Okay. So now Clawziez is in an okay spot.
Do you counter this Kalane? Because that's going to make literally
make
anything.
Something huge.
Yeah.
Draw 2, discard 2. Okay, you got some more lands.
Yeah. That's a decent play. It's a I mean, Kalane's not all that worth countering there. And expediting those land draws is definitely better for Clawziez here.
You're just that's just silver lining. You're never happy to see some lands.
However, we do see that Tilli is down to 15 cards in the library. Clawziez only has 9. Oh, here we go. Let's see.
Wasn't
5.
enough.
Wasn't enough, but
Was not
Kyle
enough.
can get there. Maybe. Probably
Can't,
not.
no, Kyle can't get there because Kyle needs to block this 5/5. Because he wasted a kill, a 11/11 kill spell. Oh my lord.
Gosh.
Oh my lord. This is why Tilly's a champ. And this is probably why Clawziez retired, remember?
Yeah.
I think we're going to see another early retirement again for Clawziez. Dragonfire.
And this
Can't do
Dragonfire didn't even
anything.
do it. Yeah, you go to game 2 here. So I don't even know what Clawziez brings in here. I think that Orcus comes in.
Honestly, you cut red.
Yeah.
What's
I
his
think
red
you're right.
doing in here? Get rid of Devour Intellect. Get rid of the power word kills.
Yeah, because there's so many dragons being
Yeah,
played.
you put in the dragons. I mean, I
Does
guess you don't
Clawziez-
have much of an option because you.
Does Clawziez have additional uncommons?
No, he doesn't.
Oh wow, that is it's a rookie mistake. Well,
Rookie
he does
mistake.
have Black Dragon. He can side in.
Yeah, 1 black dragon for 1 power word kill. You still have a power word kill. That's. You know your opponent's playing 2 dragones, so you know that one of your power word kills is not great. In this case, Eyes of the Beholder would have been a way better. I think you take out Devour Intellect and trade it in for an Eyes of the Beholder.
We're about 10 minutes into round 2, maybe.
Oh fucking no! Why? Is Megan at your wife asking?
No, Salty
Hey.
Nick is asking.
Hey, when are you gonna get done playing with your video games? I
Hey.
need the lawn mode.
Salty beat the King of Portugal. Congratulations there.
Congratulations, you have defeated a king.
Seriously. Briefly looking at Tilly's sideboard, he has 2 check for traps, 2 blundering barbarians, 2 magic missiles, and 2 shambling gas. I think that we see the magic missiles come in, potentially, as just extra damage. Hilario, how is that even possible? I mean, you win some, you lose some, Hilario. You know?
Hilario, you're still the #1 king in our heart.
That's right.
Without you, there would be 0 Portugal.
Yeah, it wouldn't just like fallen off Spain. It would have been like, I'm out of here.
Deuces. So here's an interesting thing. Clawziez is up against the wall once again. He's gonna hold up this. I think he's gonna hold up this counter, even though his opponent missed a land drop.
I think Clawziez's best move is to play Demogorgon's Clutches and then hold up Dragon's Fire.
Yeah.
Because again, that gives him a bit of, or not. I don't know.
I think Clawziez, who hasn't been in the format for a bit, doesn't understand that. I think he doesn't understand that counters. Like, there's so many good creatures in there. There's so many good creatures that. Okay. Like, counters aren't always the best.
And the fact that, I mean, how many counters are there? That there's that.
There's 2.
There's 2. One of them is creature specific.
And it's costs 3 mana, so it's worthless.
Usually, an Essence Scatter type is only
It's 2
2
mana.
mana, so it is way overcosted.
Mhm.
Tilli, again, really hurting on lands. Clawziez is up to 5. Call it 6.
This is where, I mean...
Clawziez holding on this Demogorgon's clutches. I don't...
Because he's holding on to it because he wants his opponent to think that he has a counter. And now his opponent knows he doesn't have a counter.
There we go. Getting the Dragon's Fire onto the horror, maybe? Alright, waiting until in-step to do that. A true pro gamer mode.
True gamer.
There.
Now can you do the clutches? Nope. No clutches today. Why even put this card in your deck? Why put a clutches in your deck if you're not going to play it? Oh my god. Oh my Gorgonzola.
I think that's why. You wanted to be able to get some extra treasure, but again, we got Tilli stuck on 4 lands. It hadn't even been attacking.
Just one attack. One attack. Okay. Learning how Arena works.
Gonna get that. Okay, Clawziez in a decent position here with the counterspell and the contact other plane.
Yeah, but still, even though Tilli hasn't played a lot of things, see, and here's the thing. This counterspell is going to be used on something that you don't really want to counter.
Right. And Clawziez only has 3 of them, and he just drew his 3rd one.
At least he's done 3 damage. We're on turn number 18, and let me tell you.
That's the other thing, too. Demogorgon's clutches deals... It doesn't deal damage, but it causes life loss.
Yes.
Okay.
At this point, you just want your opponent to have to discard down to 7.
Yeah.
Okay, here comes a land. Grim Bounty.
You let this through.
You let it through, bud.
Oh my gosh, no. What is this?
What? I thought this was professional Magic the Gathering.
The better
Not
play there
amateur.
was to do contact other plane at instant speed and then see what might have come. Clawziez now has defenses down if a dragon drops.
Well, one of the dragons.
Alright, there's that other
Okay. We got
Hilario
contact.
said that move right there by Clawziez was a Hilario move.
Oh no! You just got Hilario'd, fool! Oh my god.
Big Fish over here is hoping that Evan Death gets banned this week. And who knows? I mean, Tilli's
Well, we
playing
already
it.
know that Tilly's gonna win this game. It just we're going through the motions.
Clawziez is playing this very similar to how he plays most of his standard and historic games too. I do not understand what he's doing with Power Word Kill about Grim Wanderer. You play Black Dragon on that.
What?
I feel like I need to jump into chat and be like, Clawziez, what the fuck are you doing?
He's got it.
There we go. There
He
you
saw
go.
the line. Unfortunately,
Didn't crack that Evolving Wilds.
didn't.
Here we
crack
go.
it. Okay. But see, this isn't gonna be the win.
It's true.
Got the eyes of the beholder.
Go ahead
look at
let
that.
through.
Tilly in 1 turn did more damage than Clawziez has done. I don't understand the lack of cracking. You have enough mana. Are you afraid that you're gonna mill yourself out? Now, people who might be new to these videos, Clawziez is part of the Curiosity Integrity Committee, and that is why we are comfortable talking a bunch of trash about him. He also brags a bunch about how good he is at games. So, you know, we do it all in lighthearted and are, you know, because we care about Clawziez.
We do.
And sometimes Clawziez streams, so you can always go to twitch.tv/Clawziez, C-L-A-W-I... Wait. W-I...
Z-I-E-Z.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Xanathar's up, and we see a power word kill being used on Skullport Merchants.
Yep, so your opponent can't get the draws, and you just stole the draws.
Oh.
And unfortunately, it looks like Clawziez might win this.
Wow, okay, so getting rid of 2 Baleful Beholders. That is a...
Interesting.
I actually love that card. But,
it's a great card.
I think Clawziez has to leave this mountain up top. Because again, that is what you want to do with Xanathar. Just force them to draw lands.
Such a fun card to play with. And you know Clawziez right now is just chuckling his little cheeks off. Good night. Farewell. Avita Zang something.
1-1 here. So we did
1-1.
have a question in chat about whether or not, about when something might get banned. And again, Evan Death was suspended, so was Inferno. And if they are in the winning deck this week's main list, they are automatically banned. However,
banned for the rest of the season.
Banned for the rest of the season and any events afterward. However, all decisions on bannings and suspensions are at the discretion of the Curiosity Integrity Committee. So if it is for the good of the format and the health of the meta, a decision may be made otherwise too.
Hopefully, I can get Skullport Merchant banned this week.
Well, yeah.
Or suspended.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens because again, we've seen Grim Wanderer and Skullport Merchant be used a ton, and again, like Skullport Merchant is just such a huge draw engine.
I think
that is
we're so weird on uncommons though. You know, we can never find our feels for how to handle uncommons in our format.
Well, it's something where like we're like, because the uncommons they're less powerful than the rares. They're not something you're gonna make your whole deck around. Even though I made a whole deck around Kyle, so
you're a hypocrite.
That's right.
Well, you got 2 of your colors. The gas.
The gas is gas.
The gas is gas. Check for traps.
Very nice.
See this Demogorgon's clutches? It did actually do work.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what Clawziez is. His plan is I choose when you only have 2 cards left, and then they go bye-bye now.
Tilli making the decision to get rid of Kyle rather than one of these instants, and I gotta applaud that decision because Kyle's gonna just keep milling, keep doing a little bit of damage each turn, and it's just such a strong boy. Wow, 2 gasps though.
Gasp for them gas. I think getting rid of Kyle's the right choice. You know that your opponent is just doing little by little damage. Although I don't know. Oh, Tilli missing another land drop? I don't like this.
This is...
You take it. You take it on the chin, and you like it.
Yeah, seriously, it's 2 damage.
It's 2 damage. Now your opponent, who's been missing land drops,
has
who
those
missed
lands.
another land drop. Your opponent should be at 4. And now you're gonna give them something more? Clawziez.
Did you mean for that to rhyme?
All I do is rhyme every day and all the on the clock. Damn it.
Man, we got some harsh trash talk going on here. Ivertebate saying I want to enroll Clawziez in a control crash course.
Oh, them be fighting words. Ivertebate, Clawziez, watch it out. Watch out. Ivertebrate's on ya. But, you know, I think it's going to be hard for Clawziez to face Ivertebate, since Ivertebate is 2-0.
See, though, I mean, with Tilli missing land drops, I think Clawziez maybe will pull it out here.
No, Clawziez, he's known to pull out of sticky situations.
He is known to pull out the stops.
Pull out the stops. But see, now Clawziez has a lot of see, I don't like that. Now Tilli has 4 mana. You know, obviously he doesn't have ramp, so he's not gonna ramp anywhere. But okay, are we gonna see?
See an Ebondeath here.
No, he's holding on to his Ebondeath because he knows his opponent has removal. When your opponent's playing mono removal, you wait your sweet ass.
You wait your sweet ass.
You wait your sweet ass. So couldn't play the Black Dragon because of his Evolving Wilds.
That's right. Evolving Wilds has been just it's a constant issue for the past 2 weeks, really. Pouring Ogre coming down to maybe get a little bit of
See, still 3 lands. Oof. Hurts.
Clawziez really can't do anything here, though. Just gonna wait for Ogre to I guess get more treasures. This is alright, drawing 2 cards. Let's see.
On his step. So here it comes. Here's gonna be something fancy. Clawziez has 6 mana, so still 1 away from this Black Dragoon coming out.
You can't fire off the Eyes of the Beholder on his turn. Let's see.
Oh no, he wants to play this Black Dragoon. Well, I don't
Tilli,
like this.
Tilli's very aggressive here.
Tilli needs a land, and
that's what he's looking for there.
Has none. Oof. 2 Eyes of the Beholder. You gotta kill the Ogre.
Yeah, that's the only way that that's gonna slow down this slow down Tilli more. Clawziez passing the turn here. Go ahead and Eye of the Beholder.
But in response,
nope.
I do nothing.
I think we're gonna see Clawziez. Okay. All right, there we go. We get the Black Dragon coming down.
Black Dragon. There's no money for Grim, Bounty. Oof.
There is there's mana up for Grim Wanderer though. We could see that.
Is
flash
it?
in.
Is it? Do we? Grim? Dragon's Fire.
Oh! Very nice.
Oh, that one right in the kisser, but it is 2 black and you only have 1.
We do know that Tilli has the Ebondeath in hand, but Clawziez has that Eye of the Beholder. So
Also,
all right, I guess the plan there is to counter Ebondeath. All right, here we come.
Here it comes. We see the counter. Tilly's got some strat.
I feel like Tilli is just playing with Clawziez at this point.
He is. It's a game called Magic the Gathering.
All right, here we go. Here's Ebondeath. You gotta do it.
Yeah, you do Ebondeath and not Eyes of the Beholder because Ebondeath The other card can be countered.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. Has Inferno been played this turn? Or this game?
I don't know. Check the graveyard.
Come on, Clawziez. Check the graveyard.
Clawziez. Okay, Grim Bounty, Ebon Death. Ebon Death now?
Didn't have enough for it.
He does. Oh, never mind. LOL. Moving on. Next game. Okay, do we get a land?
Yes. So Inferno is viable here with this additional land. Looks like any tempo advantage Clawziez might have had on Tilli with just the lack of lands has run out. Really got to be careful here though, because we're going to see a Dragon's Fire come out, and that's actually an ideal move because killing Hired Sexblade on Clawziez's turn prevents Ebon Death going out at flash speed.
Did you say Hired Sexblade?
I did.
Nice.
Proud of that one.
Grade A. I wish I would. Okay, Frost Giant.
All right, all right.
Rim Job Frost Giant. Oh, sorry.
Oh my God.
I'll bleep that. Okay.
Oh. We're gonna pay the ward cost? Yes, and then a counter. Ooh. That's pretty hot.
That's what you call one spicy meatball.
Frost Giant
Okay.
slamming in. He says, you know what he says?
What? What's he say?
Rim job.
Okay. Grim Bounty coming in, paying that ward again, actually getting to kill it. I think you just Eyes of Beholder yourself there so your opponent doesn't get the treasure.
Ooh, here's the Grim Wanderer.
So, very back and forth.
Oh man, Clawziez getting the floods. He needs some of that flood insurance.
Flood insurance. Well, now Tilly's getting lands, finally. Honestly, this is a great spot for Tilli. Tilli has gotten a lot of removal out of his opponent's hand, a lot of the counters out of his opponent's hand. This dies, he flashes in this.
Yeah.
He just has to. Ebon Death is so good against control decks. You have to exile it. How do you exile cards in this format? I don't even know.
Yeah, I actually don't think there's much exile in it. Let me go check on Scryfall. I don't think. Oh shit! All right. Okay. Dragon's Fire is gonna take it out.
You're gonna eat it. Oh.
Wow.
This is an interesting thing. You didn't eat the Dragon's Fire. Or sorry, eat the dragon with your merchant. I think that was a misplay. That was a bad misplay. I'm sorry, Tilli.
It's true. Yeah, because Clawziez would have just wasted the card.
I mean, you could have gotten another card this turn. Oh, your chat says white, black, hate card.
I'm trying to find that.
It only kills monocolored permanents. Exile target monocolored permanent. So yeah, that is a response to Ebon Death. Gotta use Devour here. I think it's called
Devour. I mean, Alien Devour is not going to do much because you don't have you have no selection at that point.
I don't even know what Devour does, to be honest.
Let's
I don't play trash cards. LOL.
Devour Intellect is target opponent discards a card. If mana from a treasure was spent to cast this spell, instead the player reveals their hand you choose a non-land card from it, then that player discards a card. So it's congratulations, you discard something.
Okay. So we'll see it right now, though. Although I feel like at this point, you want card advantage. You know?
Yeah, I think you just start sacking treasures. Because the Clawziez need some sort of...
something? Need some sort of something.
Like, I'm trying to think, like, we've seen all three counters, I believe. Seen eyes, seen both contacts.
Look at this god tier play by Tilli. Sacrificing his Skullport Merchant to bring back Ebon Death.
Wow.
Xanathar!
Okay, wow, this is...
But he passed the turn? Oh, Xanathar's 6. Why did he pass the turn? Why did Clawziez not play Xanathar? Am I missing something?
I don't... Was that into turn? Yeah, he sacked it in the in phase. So Clawziez had already passed, and then he drew. Oh my gosh. What a game right there. Clawziez putting it in.
Clawziez coming back to the format after about a season and a half hiatus, and he went to the store.
What is it?
He went to the restaurant, and he said, I would like one ass handed to me, server. One ass handed to me. And the server said, "Here is your ass handed to you." That doesn't make sense. Okay. We'll be back with round 3.
Join the chat.
And it's been a long, long day, but here we are, round number 3, the finest finished.
The finest finisher.
Finish. So this is on the mobile client. So on the bottom, we have our Finnish All-Star Tilli, and above we have our Rough and Toughen, Rootin' Tootin' Ivertebate.
Also, it should be noted that Clawziez dropped from the tournament.
Classic Clawziez. Oh my god.
So these two competitors, both of them have had great runs this season.
Mm-hmm.
Tilli won 2 weeks in a row. He got Inferno and Ebon Death both suspended. Mm-hmm. And then Ivertebate went with a Dimir control build that is running Imrith and is quite the formidable match.
Oh yeah, because Ivertebate won last week. So something's getting suspended, and something's getting suspended if Ivertebate up top wins, and something's getting banned if Tilli wins on the bottom.
I think something's getting suspended regardless. But oh wow, Westgate Regent coming out.
The hell is this card? I never seen this guy before.
Oh, it is such a fun card. Let me read that real quick. So
oh, it has Ward, discard a card.
Westgate Regent is a 3 black 4/4 flying with Ward of discard a card, and whenever Westgate Regent deals combat damage to a player, put that many +1/+1 counters on it. So if it deals damage to the 4/4, it becomes an 8/8. And yes, Ivertebate does have an Ebon Death in his sideboard. So it's yet another reason why we may see a banning after this week. However, the Westgate Regent gone from a Grim Bounty. Tilli was just fine saying, all right, I'll get rid of this. I'll get rid of a card.
Yeah, I don't need this card. Hired Hexblade can't block. And
wow.
What died?
I am not sure.
Probably something earlier in the match. Or in the turn, I mean. Oh, it was one of Tilli's cards. But here comes the Inferno. Not doing anything. Holding it back. But I feel like if you... Oh, because he's not... Yeah, he's running... He's Demir. So he's not going to have a, pinger, as they call it in France. I still think you attack all. I mean, that's just me. I'm crazy. But if you attack all, you're at least doing... Oh, 2 damage? Damn it. Never mind.
Yeah. All right. So to kill the Frost Giant, Tilli would need 9? No, 8. 7. Math.
6, 5, 4, 3.
To kill the Frost Giant.
Okay, you found the Villain's Lair.
Or Villain's Lair. Oh my god.
That's all right.
We get this hired Hexblade down. I know we were just talking about control decks, but I feel like Ivertebate also has it's a shell of a control deck. It is more of a mid-range build, as we can see from all the creatures that are out right now. But
okay. How do we want to talk about that?
Sure.
How your voice just turned into someone else?
I burped.
Oh.
Yeah.
You kind of sounded like a drag queen.
Which one? I mean,
I don't know.
I could do a lot of drag queens.
All right, do a drag queen. This is gonna be. This could be 11 damage, up top, right? Inferno.
Yeah. Inferno could do
11 damage. I think you just do 10 and call it a day.
Yeah, I think you go with Inferno and then Grim Bounty something down with your remaining mana.
So you Grim Bounty and then use that treasure token. You still have 4, so you can still get to 10.
All right, getting rid of that Grim Wanderer.
And then, yeah, we're going to see pump up jams, jock jams. And then Ivertebate, who was ahead, is now getting wrecked by this crazy card.
However, if Ivertebate draws one of their
Grim
Bounty,
Bounties.
that was what they needed.
You can attack with not gonna attack with the cartel because the cartel can unblock or untap something.
I like this block, taking out the treasure producer. Oof.
And
just gonna ride it slow.
Well, now you have to block. And you gotta get at least a creature. Hey.
Claim something.
Keeps you alive. Now you need to get a removal. 2 pieces of removal.
Yeah, Skullport Merchant, again, just being a continual thorn in the side of players here.
Yeah. It's gonna draw cards.
Now, we saw last week where Bring the Noise and Ivertebate were playing, and Skullport Merchant actually became a liability when both of them almost milled themselves.
Yeah, but that was like the 3-hour game.
Yes.
And
Shambling ass coming down. All right, Tilly's going to take this game too.
Tilli says, oh, Dios míos.
What does Tilli put in here? Plundering Barbarian, Magic Missile, Check for Traps, and Ghast. I mean, Rhyme Shield Frost Giant is just such a strong card. We see Tilli checking Ivertebrate's deck here.
Hey, checking it on his phone.
Hey, that's hot tech.
That is hot tech.
Knowing your opponent. Looking at Ivertebrate's deck, though, we could possibly see his own copy of Ebon Death come in. And then I would not be surprised if we see another Rhyme Shield Frost Giant be sided in. Because that's just such a hard to remove card.
And thank you, Tilli, for not going onto any TOS websites. You know, sometimes you just need that extra bump to get you through a tournament. You know, I think when people are watching, sometimes you forget.
All right. You never know. No shame.
There's no shame, but I also don't want to lose my one viewer. They'll be very.
It's me.
Yes, you'll be very upset that you can't watch.
I'll be like, damn it. Did Tilli add anything? I think they just kept it.
I think Tilli was just chill.
Tilli's just chilling.
Tilli just chilling. Okay, this is not the greatest hand. This hand is getting worse. Yeah, maybe at some point you'll be able to play the Oge.
The OG.
The Orge. Yesterday I said Orge instead of Ogre, and I was serious, but because I mispronounce things on purpose all the time, it was pretty smooth. I was playing like a board game, and I think it was like Ogre Sweat, and I was like Orge Sweat.
We saw the Evolving Wild's actually coming into play here.
I mean, one's not that bad.
I think that Tilli is running 2 of them.
I think 2 is the max, especially in a 2-color deck.
Oh my god. Check for traps number 2.
Yeah, but now you got a Dragonfire. So you can get your Grim Wanderer out right now.
I think that's what we're going to see here.
Horde Robber, not my favorite card. I liked that card at the beginning of the set.
Yeah. It has gone down for me too because oh my gosh, thank you so much, Megan.
Oh, Megan, what did you get us?
It's like we made homemade frappuccinos.
Oh, can I have one?
No, because you're off caffeine.
What? I'm trying, man.
That's right. I'm here to help. I'm here to encourage. He says. All right, we see Ebon Death ready to go toe to toe, ready to show up and say, "Hey, where's my money, you individual?"
You don't want to say hooker?
No.
I think but you still play Grim Wanderer. So, you know, we will bring up the fact that there is a frightened cat above Ivertebrate's logo on screen.
Yeah. It's
Oof.
Wow. Ivertebrate's gonna block here.
You know what that means? Ivertebrate don't got nothing.
Ain't got shit.
Ain't got shit to deal with.
Ain't got jack shit in their bank.
Yep, no banks today.
You can go check for traps
I
rather
don't
than
understand this. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Oh, so
what do you do?
You get Rhyme Shield.
I think so.
Rhyme Shield can be played next turn. Ebon Death can't.
Ebon Death can. It
Oh,
doesn't
from
have to come in.
graveyard.
Yeah.
I still think you get rid of something that you know is gonna hit. Frost Giant's harder to get rid of than Ebon Death.
Tilli drop an Ebon Death on their turn. Gonna smack in for 5 next turn. Skullport Merchant
Here it comes.
coming down. This has been like problem cards that match.
Yeah. And once again, you know, we are playing on the internet. And this is a cell phone that is casting in Finland. So,
And that's the thing. We love our international players.
We
Curiosity is truly
love
an international format.
and we have an internationally regarded website. No,
That's
nominated.
Internationally nominated, and the award ceremony is coming up soon.
What?
Yeah, I don't know why it's taken so long. It's like the voting was done like 2 fucking months ago.
Oh, I must have forgot, or no one voted.
I voted.
Thank you so much for voting.
Right.
Did you get a sticker?
No.
Sorry.
I get a sticker.
So here's what's gonna happen. The robber is gonna attack in and get a treasure token. Then the merchant's gonna sacrifice. And then Ivertebate is going to play their Ebon Death. Regardless, Ivertebate is going to play their Ebon Death, but the math here is hard to see.
Ivertebate doesn't have their Ebon Death, do they?
It's in their graveyard.
Oh, okay. I'm following you now. I'm tracking. I'm picking up what you're squirting out.
Or is it exiled?
It got exiled.
So that's what that card does. That exiles.
Yeah, check for traps. Exiles a card with flash. Holy crap!
Holy shit!
Tilli, genius.
God tier
Genius
Tilli
move
play,
over here.
knowing that Ebon Death is going to be the troublemaker of the world, and now things make sense. And Ivertebate says, Game 3.
J-Fish is right, though. Ebon Death does come into play tapped, so it wouldn't have necessarily mattered until the turn after, but meh. Meh.
Do I trust somebody who wants a Ghast band? Or do I trust me who's right?
Where do we trust God tier plays over here?
God tier plays. Tilli looking through his deck again.
Baleful Beholder side out. I'm with that. That was we still had Ghast taken out too, or added in. Excuse me. All right, this is it for week 4. Last game.
I need to get a refund on my seat, my chair.
Yeah.
Because I'm only using the edge of it.
Megan's gonna be like, "Shut up."
My husband.
All right, Tilli has an excellent opening hand here too. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna get rid of Ebon Death here. Wow.
You check my traps, I check your traps. We all check our traps for Chicago. I think you get a red.
Mm-hmm. You definitely get that red. You get a red land. Yeah.
Okay, Horde Robber. Opponent has... Oof. Here's what we're going to see. We're going to see a removal.
You think removal on Skullport?
Yeah. Because then that Horde Robber can get in for that sweet, sweet treasure token.
All right, we do have Grim Bounty mana up. But, oh, passing the turn.
Passing the turn.
This is an easy play for Tilli. You drop a land, you kill Horde Robber with Dragon's Fire, and then fire off Grim Wanderer.
Mm-hmm. So maybe that's why there's no removal. Because you know about the Grim Wanderer.
That's true. Yeah, sort of waiting on that. Holding up a counter, potentially.
Yep. Okay. And that's what's going through Tilly's mind. Tilly's like, wait a second. This jabroni's got a counter. So now their guns are by their sides. And no one wants to shoot. But
Tilly's firing with dragons.
He's taking his first shot. Feign death. It's still
so even though it was a trigger.
Yeah. And it's not.
Tilly says, fuck it, I'm doing it, brah.
And
Ivertebate just passed the entire turn?
It was Ivertebate's end step.
Wow, okay, I missed some of that. I was sucking on my straw.
Yeah, you're getting that
so
suck on.
Sucking too hard.
Sometimes you got to get your suck on.
That's right. But, like, you just got to go to Sucktown.
Suck it up, suck it down.
Sucktown, USA.
So Merchant kills.
Merchant sacrifice.
Draw a card. Oof.
It's going to deny Grim Bounty getting the treasure, too. Wow.
And then here we go. Inferno of the Star Mountains. So even though Evan Death is gone, we got this sweet.
Tilly is locking this down right here.
Yeah.
Smashing in.
Yeah, you gotta check for traps.
Yeah.
You gotta oh my lord. What if this is it? What if
this might be a Grim Bounty?
What if this is a Grim Bounty? No! Hold on.
Everybody says, fuck it. I'm out. Tilly dominating the format.
Tilly going with his third win out of 4 weeks.
Wow.
I am what's that word where you can't think, like you don't have a phrase?
You're dumbstruck.
Dumbstruck. I was gonna say speechless.
Oh yeah, that's good.
But it's okay. Wow, what an exciting week.
Yeah.
And it's so great to have all these folks come out and rumple, especially since there are there's like 3 or 4 less important tournaments going on. Sorry?
I think Tilly can do an interview as well.
Oh, let's do an interview. And we're going to bring it to the interview in just a second right now.
Sorry, Tilly. I had everything deafened. Did you say yes to an interview or not? It's okay if you can't.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, Tilly. You are one. Oh, wait. All right, Tilly. You are just the champion of this Curiosity Awaken the Forgotten Realms format. Getting things probably banned now. How are you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling that it's a good thing that we're about to ban something, because it's the same deck I ran on week 1, and it feels that it kind of solves the format.
Yeah, and that is one of those things that makes Curiosity a little bit different. Our dynamic suspensions and bannings are a lot faster than other formats. But I mean, Swords, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, Tilly. I mean, you recognized that the red black aggro was going to be the best deck. So, what do you think is going to be the meta after Ebon Death and Inferno are banned?
Well, the Dimir deck that I was playing against is looking pretty good, and well, all of the white green life gain piles have looked pretty good, but none of them have been good enough so far. So we'll see. With 40 cards, the reason I ran pretty much all the efficient removal I could get is that decks really ran out of threats. Well, if I have a removal spell for every creature in my opponent's deck, then limited matches are usually won that way.
Very nice. Well, one other question too. So, we've been considering doing something about Skullport Merchant and Grim Wanderer. What are your feels on those cards?
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to be gone because uh, well, when I shared my screen, you might have seen another deck there that was named Classic 2, and that's the one that I'm playing in Standard 2020 right now.
Mm.
Or the one without Eldraine.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I win a lot of games by casting Dragonfire for 5 damage into Grim Wanderer on turn 4.
You got to post that deck into our channel.
Yeah, drop that into standard sauce.
Yeah, might as well. But
well,
and then the Skullport Merchant is just the way you can feed treasures to it. That's the thing that makes it tick.
Well, Tilly, we appreciate your input here as well. And again, congratulations to winning 3 of 4 weeks. You're rocking the format, and we look forward to seeing what else you can do this season.
And Tilly, here's the thing, and this is what I want. I want this from you, Tilly. So, our seasons are 8 weeks long. You currently have 18 points, so you're gonna go to finals. You know, you're gonna be in finals. But my challenge is our most points in a season is 24 points. So you're just 6 points away from tying the most points in a season, and you know there's half the season left to go. So, I mean, I guess it's an early congratulations for making the finals, but also it's you know you got players who want that. They want that finals. Kang, he's never really broken top 5, and he's won 2 tournaments. So, you know, there's a lot on the line and a lot ready to go. But thanks for coming. What time is it in the Finland?
It's 1 a.m. at the moment.
Crushing people while half awake.
Yeah, well, I was just talking this evening with my wife, and she asked why can't you start these any sooner? And I just thought about it for a bit and said that this is pretty much the perfect time, since it's still doable for me, but it hits pretty much most of the US time zones. So props to you for good timing.
Well,
well, thank you.
Thank you. And at the end of every season, we do check in on folks to see when they want, if they want to move the time. So I always encourage people to say their opinion, because I've always wanted it to be earlier. And I
like the time it is.
Yeah, but Zach likes the time it is. But we do have, in the past, had a lot more. Somehow we have a big European reach. So keep playing. and maybe next season you can get your wish.
And tell your wife hi.
Yeah, I will. But there are also plus sides here, since when it starts at 11 our time, I could basically get everything done, and since it's Saturday, it's no big deal if I delay my sleep by 2 hours. I have Sunday to make up for it, so
Nice.
it's not too bad, to be honest.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Tilli. You have a great rest of your week.
Well, thank you.
Oh my God. So yeah,
Wow.
what a fantastic week. Just so much magic.
Oh my gosh. You know what made this even better?
Huh.
Hilario won.
Hilario!
He won a match. Finally.
The King of Portugal.
The King of Portugal finally wins a match.
Oh my God, Hilario. I am so happy for you. This is just a magical day in the world. Hilario's bringing it back.
Right.
This is his time to shine.
Wow. Well. Hey, and that's right. It looks like everyone who played last tournament or has played in this season, they're improving. That's what we like to see. But even if you're new, it's like, hey, you try things out. It's whatever. So yeah, and again, if you are the last placing, you have a chance to get an extra point that next week. So
yeah, if you go from Oozer to winner, you will get the extra point. Well, it's been fun, but it's like every week, it's time to go.
Yep.
So until next time, we're Curiosity.